I'm balding at 17, so I'm sad. How to deal with this? The doctor said I am balding. So I lost all hope. The medicine is really expensive and it will only take effect after 4 or 5 years. So it's not an option. I started to lose my hair at 15. And at 16 people started to notice. I have cried a lot because of the hopelessness. I wouldn't have cared if I lost my hair after I'm 25. But this was way too early. My dad only lost his hair after he was 30 or later. I know I'm gonna get made fun of in the future. But I don't have to care about that now. The only way I'm dealing with this now is by ignoring it until someone says something about my balding. Which makes me stutter when I answer. Can I deal with this in any way? Join the balding subreddit. You'll meet a lot of guys like you. You can also get a toupee. There's no shame in that at all. They're high quality these days. Not like the rugs people would make fun of years ago. I know it must be difficult, but I'd embrace it and make it work the best for me. Bro, shaving your head is actually so much better, believe me. I dabbled with a shaved head before I started balding, so admittedly it wasn't as scary for me as others, but literally no one worth anything really cares. If someone doesn't like you or something cause you're bald, believe me, they suck and you don't need them. If it gets thin enough, let it go. Don't be that young guy with an awful comb-over. Maybe try a buzz cut first and see how it feels. I rock a buzz no guard with my wall clippers more often than not and only fully shave on occasion. It looks great and feels great. Is it due to genetics or a medical condition? Because medication used to treat male pattern baldness is pretty effective and takes a lot less than 4 or 5 years to take effect. Depending on where you live, it's not super expensive either. I also started losing my hair in my teens. Until about 20 years old. I buzzed it down using a 1 or a 0. By 20, I started learning how to shave my head down to the skin. It's really about confidence and owning it. It is what it is. And the alternative of trying to use your existing hair to cover up the balding is so transparent and ugly and distracting and obvious and unanimously unpopular. There's also a small minority fraction of people that are specifically attracted to bald men. Man shrugging. Get into hats. Plenty of people basically wear hats all the time and nobody thinks twice about it. Finasteride is pretty inexpensive and can take effect within a few months. I get a 6-month supply of it via Keeps for around $90. You can also introduce minoxidil for topical application as well. 6 months for both is around $150. If I remember correctly. The important thing with these medications is to start early. My hair has been thin my entire life. But I didn't start noticing loss until I hit 36. Finasteride has absolutely stopped the thinning. I haven't noticed a ton of regrowth. But maintaining what I have is enough for me. Shave it off. Embrace it. Minoxidil, finasteride, and derma rolling don't take 5 years to take effect. Start now. It's better late than never. How do you feel about preemptive buzz cut? I am of the age where guys are starting to bald on schedule. It is almost painful to see combovers when I know they would look better and have more confidence with a buzz cut. How's your beard looking? I know you're young, but hair usually migrates from head to face. I'd say embrace it when you feel comfortable. You're almost out of college. No one is going to care. You just absolutely have to embrace it and love yourself. I'm 21 and I am losing hair too. I just shaved my head. gotten lots of compliments and hasn't impacted my success with women at all. It was rough on my confidence at one point, but that turned out to be more situational based and a reflection of my MH. Shave it off, embrace the madness, or wear a cap, or both. Look up minoxidil and finasteride. That's my advice. I will be honest here and say that being bald at your age would not only look weird but also be a big disadvantage in dating. Finasteride works immediately. The price varies depending on where you source it. I buy it from Manual and it isn't that much. What medicine is your doctor recommending you that's really expensive and takes 5 years to take effect? I've never heard that from hair loss medication. Your only hope is to either accept it or hop on finasteride and minoxidil. But personally, I'd rather be bald than take drugs that mess with my hormones at 17. Wish you the best of luck, bro. Thumbs up. Take Min and Fin or brave the shave. Bro. What medicine did they say takes that long to work? You can get finasteride and minoxidil for pretty cheap and add Nazoral shampoo and you'll be doing all you can for it. Go visit the Tressless sub. It happens. I started at that age too. Nothing to do but embrace it. When you are a bit older, save up and go to Istanbul, Turkey and get the hair transplant surgery. My husband just did it and it was a success. You won't start to see the results until 6 months, 1 year, but it's permanent. Basically, they take hair follicles from the sides of your head where the hair is growing and not balding and put those follicles in the front and top where you are balding. The hair transplant in Turkey is cheaper than in America. That's why people from all over the world do it there. Embrace the testosterone. Be beautiful. Take finasteride and minoxidil or shave your head bald and concede to your shitty hair genetics. If you decide to save your hair, consult with a dermatologist to get the Fin prescription and be monitored just in case anything goes wrong, or just get a prescription from GoodRx Care and call it a day, and if you get any bad symptoms then stop taking it. Good luck with whatever you decide to do. Shave it and own it like a boss. It's one of those first steps you'll have to dare to take. And it gets easier and better every day. Friends will be shocked or ask questions at first. But after a month, it's locked in that this is the new you. Plenty of genuine, admirable and famous people, actors, or celebrities out there without any hair. Look up on how to present yourself well and be confident about it. At the end of the day, it is you ourselves who need the most convincing, not others. Was a metalhead with hair down to my butt. Found out I was badly balding at the tip of my scalp. Shaved it all off. Never looked back. We the real Sigmas based on testosterone levels causing hair loss back to front. This sucks. I'm sorry. But since there is nothing you can do about it, it's time to start learning to accept it. Embrace it, my guy. You'll still get a girlfriend. Join our bald. This isn't a joke either. They are a great and supportive community. Look up Keeps. It doesn't prevent balding or fix it but massively slows it down. Are you in the US? My son started thinning Street 15. He takes a very small dose of finasteride daily and the thinning stopped. We went through the same thing you are. My son went from a very social and outgoing guy to dropping out of high school. His self-esteem really took a hit for many years. We got through it and he's still very conscious about his hair, but he's doing great. Please DM me if you have any questions. Tressless. They will help you. Get your hair fixed in Turkey.